They really just said, this is not how we do it. Really, my answer to that was, it is hard to ultimately try to figure out a whole new system, a whole new workflow. It can really be difficult to not only convince yourself, but convince your team. And that's really what I believe FieldPulse and the team is for, is they're here to help you. So let's just take the time to learn the software right now. So in the long run, it's saving a ton of time for you guys. They're an HVAC company, around 11 users, so around 4 in the office and then 7 in the field. And I was definitely really nervous because I just started and it was a bigger account for me at that time. They're actually also from New York, so personality-wise, it was also a little bit intimidating at first. They just have very New York personalities. And when we would jump on a Google Meet, sometimes it'd be a little bit rocky, but coming off a pen and paper, it's this huge change. And the fact that they weren't able to do their same procedures in the morning or being able to dispatch the same just caused kind of an uproar. So it was a mix of everything. A lot of it was us trying to figure out their workflow and their style. So the way they dispatched, they did it off of a sheet, basically an email, and they would change the email every which way. We went through PDF form filler and kind of recreated their email into FieldPulse, but through trial and error, we were able to realize that we might have to ditch the email because it's going to be a lot easier for you to do it in FieldPulse. It's all going to be in FieldPulse. It's not going to be in FieldPulse and an email and some random Google Sheet. It's all going to be in one software where you'll be able to go back, see you updated it, see all the activity. So you can dispatch, you can invoice, you can have better communication with your customers. It's going to be a viable solution in the long run. I think really where the trust started to build is when one of their consultants who was trying to get them all on FieldPulse, she realized that we weren't here to take her money and just leave them in the dust. We were here to really build a connection with them while also helping them build their business. And a lot of that was really just talking and just brainstorming a few different ideas to use within FieldPulse. I think that's something she really appreciated. Not only that, but a lot of it was giving her other ideas on how to get the team on the system as well. So Luis came in and helped us through that workflow, and then I know even Saxon came in to help us go through different ways that we can dispatch effectively for them. By then we were having meetings twice a week to ultimately just figure out what would be best. But her and I just really built a lot of trust with each other. We definitely built a really good partnership. Now our meetings are mainly helping her just set up other things with FieldPulse at this point. I know they've been growing as a team, which is super exciting. They just moved offices. They're really looking to expand in their area, at least like 3 or more technicians by the end of the year. So she's on to bigger and better things, I would say now. I think a lot of it is building trust that they know that I'm going to be there to support them. Even if they don't like the first solution that we bring, we're constantly trying to help them. We're constantly trying to find another solution for them, which I know they really appreciate it at the end. So it's always doable, hopefully.